So let's talk about how life would be living on each line in astrocartography. Pull out your astrocartography maps to see which line you're currently living on. I have a tutorial pinned to my page if you need help finding your map. Starting off with Pluto Line, since most of my clients are people who live on their Pluto line. If you're living near a planetary line that sign is in Scorpio, this video is also for you. Pluto lines feel very intense. This is one of the lines you can feel when you live near them. You can't deny a Pluto line, which is why most people who live near the Pluto lines or were born on their Pluto lines believe in astrocartography, because there is no denying Pluto's influence. Pluto lines are transformational. Expect to feel like you are in a constant state of being reborn. This line will keep you in a constant cycle of healing, growth, and lessons. Pluto lines are karmic, meaning you might not be able to get away with doing stuff. This isn't really a line you can be a bad person on without facing some form of backlash or repercussion, unless it's a part of your karmic journey in this lifetime. If for whatever reason you wanted to be a bad person, go to like your Venus or Jupiter line or something like that. With Pluto lines, you might meet more karmic partners and soulmates to teach you lessons or guide you to where you need to be. This is a line you can eventually lack trust in other people, because people can be manipulative here or make you feel powerless. Expect a lot of power play and power dynamic. Even if you don't currently live on a line, look to where your Pluto line is and reflect on your past interactions with people who were born near that area. Were these people karmic or transformative? So for example, if you live in Europe and your Pluto line runs down New York in the US, then reflect on if East Coast Americans been a form of karma or transformation for you. Pluto lines kind of give a horror movie feeling to an area. You can't pinpoint it, but something always feels off or a bit eerie. Life can feel very dark living near Pluto line, and feelings of hopelessness, depression, and despair can be a thing. Expect to meet more Scorpios, and if you were born on this line, you might have Scorpio family members or have major Scorpio placements yourself. You're more likely to be in therapy on this line or have discussions on mental health. Expect deep discussions about the occult and things that may be taboo. Pluto MC lines are great for massive amount of fame, money, and power. Since MC deals with people, legacies, and business, Pluto IC is the most dangerous line according to astrocartography. That's my disclaimer. Pluto AC lines are deeply transformative for people since AC deals with the self, and Pluto DC lines can bring in a lot more karmic people than expected. Pluto DC lines can definitely be a line where you don't know who to trust and you feel like everyone is out to get you. As someone who was born on my Pluto line myself, and when I became an adult, I moved to my Venus and Jupiter line, I highly recommend traveling for people who were born on their Pluto line. Experience life outside of Pluto's influence. It will feel like night and day. Remember, planetary lines can be felt up to 700 miles, so you do have to travel pretty far away from them to get relief from them. Life doesn't have to be that intense, so I recommend traveling and then comparing the energies of each location. Now check the sign your Pluto is in for another layer of details, and check the aspects it's making for even more deeper context. If you look on your map and see that you are not living on a Pluto line, but you resonate with this video, then you could be living on a Pluto Paran line. Free websites that show you your astrocartography map does not always display the Paran lines, so keep that in mind. And feel free to comment your personal experience on this line.